Yeah. Hey everybody, what's up?
Hey, welcome on back to Hot Button Co-op. Your hosts, Eric and Greg. Greg.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
If you're this is going to be our second run, or round 2, as the basis of this whole channel is back when I was younger, and even into my early adulthood, and even to my later adulthood, I should just say my whole life, some of the best conversations I've ever had, meaningful talks and discussions that I've ever had, have been while I was gaming. We thought, why not have ourselves a good old-fashioned Friday night recap, which will probably be the standard for our streaming day, and shoot the breeze while we play some cooperative couch co-op style games.
Oops.
Oh no! Already we're off to
There we go.
we're off to a booming start, or a boomer start. But
Dude, boom all day, every day. That's how it rolls around here.
But the game we are playing today is a continuation from last week. We are playing the Halo Master Chief Collection, and we are starting off with mission Assault on Control Room.
Oh yeah, here we go.
2, 1. Perfect. Probably text me in a minute or so and be like, hey, you're echoing.
You better not be. It looks good. It looks good.
Looks
I could probably
super good.
at my gains.
I think your gain is so fine.
It's fine like wine, but this isn't wine. This is Buffalo Trace, and I had to shout out to Nick Rickay. I think Nick actually. I need to test.
You know, Weston is a friend of ours from back home. He's the one who actually Buffalo Tree. Or is it okay?
I mean, if anything, I should probably have like. Mine probably isn't the best. But oh well.
There we go.
You good now?
Not quite as bright anymore. Oh, here we go. Oh, and immediately. Looks like
you're on the. Okay, so we switched.
You're on.
I've already thrown a grenade because I always want to aim down the side.
Naturally. So all kinds of crazy stuff going on in the world this week, Greg. I know we had a couple of slow news days there.
Oh, dude. Incline. I hate him. I hate him so much.
There I go. Try to sprint again.
Ghost Cat says, I missed you, you fucker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
So,
Ghost Cat, I'm so sorry that I can't press charges.
The missed
sin that I've committed.
Missed day of streaming. I saw that post, Greg, but only today, so it really didn't hurt me as bad as it hurt Toast Cat.
Oh, it's me, Hottie. Oh, what's up? So you changed your name to Ghost Cat?
Oh, Ghost Cat. Ooh. We'll see if Kylie chimes in a second. She's like, "You're blowing my eardrums. Turn everything down."
No. After all the bullshit.
Yeah, I know. We really did work hard on it. But mad props to Greg. Excellent planning out of our setup here. He's got all the tech save for this microphone that I'm using right there, and that ring light that I'm using right there, and this controller is Greg. I guess a TV we're playing.
Well, yeah. I mean, once we get big, we'll have all the fans.
Getting big right now.
Bro, I'm gonna start streaming.
Just melee him.
Yeah, dude.
I wonder if the
Beam, man.
environment systems are malfunctioning.
Beam.
The designers wanted
Good way to. It's weird. Me being the introvert extrovert. Like,
I didn't think there were any.
you're either gonna have the streamers that are commenting all the time, or they're gonna be I've seen people who they'll comment with a webcam, they'll comment without a webcam, or I've seen there's a channel I watch called Survival Horror Network, and he just plays horror games. But he plays them like a movie, so he'll take the time to kind of like...
Sure, he'll like slow pan.
Yeah, he'll slow pan and do all that stuff. So that's your friends in Alien. I don't have it.
How are we sounding, by the way, in the stream? You're not getting any crossplay or any feedback, are we?
I don't think so. I think we're good. I think we're set.
Cool.
I think we found it. Funny enough, that when I logged back into mine, this me solo, like I had to re-up my gain on my microphone.
Did you really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably have to like copy what we figured out here.
Big. Oh, he's on me, he's on me. Oh! Oh, I killed you and him from the... Oh, it's set us back so far.
Oh, it just jumped me.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you remember this. The Halo 1, if you
That
get...
Tom? No, this is not Tom. Tom does not live
Ring's
where...
environment systems are malfunctioning.
He lives in a shack
Designers
Down by the river.
by the river. That would be a van.
Shack, river, it's got wheels.
Maybe that. I hear more of the game than us. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can...
Like, is it nicely balanced out? We can...
No, I did notice it was a little bit louder.
Here, we'll do this.
Play back. Knock it down a bit.
Okay, so right now, how about negative 35? Do you think that'd be good?
What was it at before?
Maybe negative 25?
I think 35 will probably...
35. Tom is a killer.
Tom slays.
Slanging and banging.
So this was my cousin Mikey's favorite level, Assault on Control Room. It is a fantastic one. This is when we first really get to see what the ring has to offer in terms of... Oh my gosh, he just Minecraft himself. Look at that. There he goes. Oh.
I don't remember any of this. Because I haven't played this game.
Well, I remember this. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yowza.
I think there's a charm to this, to be honest. Even like with this age. Because think about this. Because not only is this... Okay, so this is the good graphics.
Yes.
You would declare. But think about this. So they probably had to port this, increase it to make it run high HD, and then remaster it again.
Well, I guess they would have had to do that for 360 because that's what this this high def release came out on. But you're probably not too far off because, like, think about it.
Wait a minute. So the old skin is a 360 version?
No, old skin was from Xbox One.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
Oh yeah, no. Like I was saying, for 360 they probably had to up it, but for...
Oh, Mikey, I'm coming for him. Where's Mike?
Dude, Mikey's busy trying to repopulate the Earth. I think they have 6 kids now. Dude, that kid doesn't shoot blanks. He just...
He just fires away like a freak.
Hey, it's this thing with Catholic families, man. They really take that scripture literally, where it says essentially a fertile myrtle of a wife is a blessing from God. Paraphrasing there, of course. But I didn't even ask, how was your delivery setup this week?
I'm noticing that Tuesdays are the slowest.
Okay.
Kind of crappy. Not too much. Like, I have a set goal of what I... Not too terrible, obviously. Focus more on the... Definitely enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Start being this ring once we get out of this hellhole here. I think they're all asleep, so LA them. Yes, they are. I'll go right, you go left. You elites too.
Like how them just...
Right? just hunched over. Well, you think about it, they got runs, otherwise they'll just die.
I went left and I just got stuck by a wall. Like I've been scammed.
I have never gone this unnoticed for this long. That was what? That was like a good 45 seconds into this room. Heck yeah.
Bro, I have 5 brothers, 5 wives, Minecraft mod.
So, I don't know if you saw this, Greg. Well, no, I know you did see this. All that.
I see stuff, but I just...
You saved the rage for a Friday?
I saved the rage.
Sure.
Because it's just bullshit.
Oh my gosh.
But lay it on me. What is it that you...
Yeah, so, well, not that I discovered it, but I'm sure probably everybody saw this, and now suddenly the community is aghast, where we have now proof that the NIH founded gain-of-function research on the old Rona-chan, and part of the testing that Fauci has helped to undertake and kick off was the torturing and mutilating of...
Yeah. And they were beagles, and as a past owner of a beagle, that really, in vanilla terms, fucking pissed me off.
Yep. Chaps my ass.
Because so
Go.
like dogs, of course, like have good hearing depending on the breed and good smell, but that's kind of like a characteristic of all dogs because you know they're descendants of wolves, you know.
Yeah.
So that's their hey.
Solo.
But you know this game more than I do, dude. So
We'll figure
I'm
it out.
following you.
We
But beagles were actually, you know, they were actually bred for mountain hunting.
Yeah,
Going
sniffing out squirrels and
sniffing out
whatnot.
squirrels, groundhogs, or whatever. Don't quote me on the groundhogs, but they're sticking their snouts, you know, in the ground.
Yeah,
because
they have
that's their best asset.
powerful sniffers.
So the fact that this fucker, Greg, who is that? This is my friend Eric. This is
Hello.
Angeleged.
Hello, y'all. Hello.
But the fact that this fucker, specifically, from what I've heard, they cut the vocal cords so that they couldn't whine.
Yes, we couldn't hear him
They
screaming.
couldn't hear them screaming, and then they stuck their heads in there and, what was it? Dance?
Sand flies.
Sand flies. And they just ate away at their face. And that is essentially what those dogs' primary function
Yeah,
is.
just-
So they're in agonizing pain, and this little bitch, for this, you know what? It's like I immediately thought, you know what, you fucker. Like, for the sake of science, why don't we slit your throat and stick your face in there?
Yeah.
Why don't you take a bullet for science?
Yeah, let's see how you like some sandflies
Yeah.
chomping away on your eyelids, and you can't even scream. And even if you could scream, or even
I
if
don't
you-
get puppies. I don't get why puppies. Like, because they're specifically bred to be.
we're bred to trust us.
They're bred to trust us, and I just killed one of my own.
All right, he'd be fine. He's
What the
already.
fuck are you saying, Greg? Are you not listening to what we're talking about?
Is that Tom?
No, that's one guy. We're talking about how
Purveyor of the Fauci Ouchie,
Fauci's
torturing poor little
torturing
puppies.
Poor puppies. But
Friggin' mad.
I don't get like,
Oh my God.
dude. It's one thing if you like. It's one thing if you have like rats or something to do it, because no one really gives a. I hate to say it, no one gives a shit about rats, and they
Very
can
true.
easily be used to experiment on.
Yeah, get some of those beaver sized
I don't
get
get puppies. I don't get why it was like we need to test with puppies immediately.
No, it's cruel beyond what is even reasonable. And it's like,
Do we have to destroy this tank? I probably should.
yeah,
wait.
well, you
Get
just
you-
fly,
get you.
head towards the warthog right there, because we can grab that sucker and do the Lord's work. Oh, I guess the ghosts can get destroyed and says about that. Same with banshees. I don't
No,
could pop in a second.
no, you don't know what we're talking about. Well, it's quite disgusting.
Yeah, so over the, I guess we could just reiterate real quick. Over the this week, we found out through some.
I'd care if all the rats died. I wouldn't. They spread disease.
Just get some of the ones from New York, those giant beaver-sized rats, and or we just get a rat king, just a big old pile of 20 or so, and we'll see how they like sandflies.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't Google rat king. It is. If you find anything other than the
Is it
gun,
like porn?
no. If you find anything other than the gun from Destiny, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It is, it's like essentially a cluster of rats that are all matted together. Their tails are entangled, and they're all matted together with like poop and dirt and hair, and they move as one solid unit. They're all still alive, and there's probably some dead ones that are inside that mess too.
So when you see a rat king, you should immediately light it on fire.
Yeah, or hit it with a hammer a few times.
I'm not hitting, dude. I'm not getting close to that creepy thing. Dude, I'm gonna like I'm gonna like
Lava
what is it?
Molotov at it?
I'm gonna WD-40 lighter that shit.
You're gonna pull an
Oblivion.
arachnophobia and just torch him with hairspray. So yeah. Anyway, we discovered there was hints at this originally, but this week the story finally broke that Dr. Fauci and some of his testing, God knows what, actually tortured and killed beagle puppies, and they would cut their vocal cords out so that they couldn't bark or whine or scream. And they would stick their heads in sort of like a little pup tent for sandflies and just let these flies eat away at their faces.
I don't get what's like. What are they trying to do?
I don't know.
Like,
See how
what was
long
the-
sandflies take to kill somebody? Or,
Like it was like what exactly was the experiment?
Well,
like
it's-
did it ever explain what it was?
it's I don't know that it explained what it was, but do you know what the cutirebrae is?
Nope.
So the Cutarebrae is these gigantic. They're like I think size fly, and they lay these larvae that grow.
We switch.
Oh yeah, we're getting. They lay these, and they land on an animal, and they'll plant the egg. It will burrow in the into like the skin of whatever animal they put it in, and it will just eat away at that animal. Just not even a symbiotic relation, literal parasitic relationship with this poor little animal, and they will chew away on the flesh of that animal until they finally bust out of their little cocoons and hatch out as flies.
Oh, I'm driving.
Hey, you're driving. You don't have to drive. We can get out and switch this out.
No, I want to fire.
You got a chain gun on your left, and you got a cannon on your right. Triggers.
Why can I not go?
You know,
There we go.
that's a good question.
Because this is terrible.
Oh yeah, tank controls, man. Love them. But yeah, that was a really
So that sounds like a bunch of bullshit that anyone who ever thought of that idea needs to be lit on.
well, it's terrible. Like, so okay, and then the other big thing is that from like the whistleblower stuff that Veritas came out with a couple weeks ago, we saw that gal talking about how fetal tissue, stem
All right,
cells.
I hate that.
It's all right. We saw fetal tissue and stem cells were used in testing to create the vaccines and such, and it's like suddenly there's all this public outrage over a bunch of beagle puppies, but you hear next to nothing about fetal tissue. It's like if outrage over tortured beagle puppies makes you sick, but you don't have the same exact reaction to them testing on fetal tissue and stem cells, there is a supreme disconnect in your heart and soul that needs to be corrected. You need to find Jesus.
Well, they need to get beaten. That's to the extreme. I went to 0 to 100 to 100
Just to within an inch of their life.
An inch of their life. Zombie ants. There's actually a fungus
yes,
that does attach to ants and stuff, and pretty much does mind control.
Dude,
That does exist.
little mushrooms growing off their heads.
That's actually kind of what I remember. Oh, what was his name? Game Theory. The Game Theory guy.
Got him.
I think it was.
Greg. Hop on. Join
I think
me on
it's
this crazy wild ride.
the Game Theory, or his name is I can't remember. Pat. I say Pat Attack,
Atma?
but he does Game Theory. He used to do Game Theory, and he actually talked about
Missed him.
he talks about
Yeah, Scott.
he talks about Mario, like the fungus people, that they're actually being mind controlled, because if you kind of look at their hats, I think there's like a face on them.
Huh?
Yeah, kind of weird.
Their hats?
Yeah, I think some of their hats have like a smiley face on them, and there's like a theory where it's like they're being mind controlled by this weird fungus. But what's even more disturbing is that the original Japanese instructions
Oh, I heard about this.
said that Koopa stole the wand, or he learned a magic word to turn people into blocks.
Yep.
And
When you smash blocks.
when you're smashing blocks, you're actually killing Toad people. And Princess Peach, the reason he kidnaps her, she's the only one that knows the magic incantation to release it.
Oh.
So,
Interesting.
you know.
Okay, here's something weird on Princess Peach. So you've played through Mario 3. What I always thought was weird was after you beat a boss, one of Koopa's kids, she would always write you this letter, and it'd be praising you for all that you're doing. But then she would say something along the lines of, "I have enclosed this jewel to help protect you," and
I think Jules.
this treasure to help protect
Yeah,
you.
the treasure.
I ain't never seen no jewel. I know I saw the little P-wing, so you can fly forever through a level, and I saw the little cloud, which makes you skip a level. I didn't see no jewels.
The thing about the cloud, though, that sucks is if you die on that level, you'll go back through the level.
Well, doesn't the cloud just stay there for a certain amount of time? I thought you could cross over the level at least a couple times.
No, I think once you use the cloud, wherever you're at, you can bypass coming across, and if you die, it'll send you back to whatever the hell.
Yeah, send you hell. So
well, that's kind of what the last level looks like. Hell.
Well, you know what? You're not wrong. Everything is on fire. It's Zach. How you doing, bro?
What up, bro?
So yeah, there was that whole mess, and everybody is justifiably outraged. It's sick and inhuman. Yeah, they're little beagle puppies. Come on, one of the cutest dogs in the world, next to like
Little
actual
dippers.
little corgis. Hey, at least the hunter is dead, and so am I.
Don't worry, I went off. I was not helping you at all. I was killing this one.
You struck true.
A grunt that was chilling on that edge, wanting to not fight in the action. I forced him to, breaking his.
There you go. So I guess in the same vein of the old Rona-chan, so former Vice President Joe Biden, he said the other day in one of his town halls that
he was actually coherent.
Semi-coherent. At least he wasn't holding his fists out like this, talking to Anderson. Jack
You
wagon.
want to know what's interesting? Okay, so I'm gonna say how that ant takes the body. I mean, you can say it if you want.
Yeah. Please tell us how it takes over the body, because I do want to see this, hear this, or read this. One of the things.
But I actually heard for some people that are suffering with dementia, that's kind of one of the they do to kind of try to grip themselves, kind of clench up.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah.
I
I heard something say that. All the more reason why he should not be the leader.
willing yourself into coherence, essentially.
I don't know, something
Ooh,
like
that's dark.
What up, guy?
Oh, what are they? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe I can get my
Canned air all around.
I'll get my GameCube working again finally.
Oh yeah, your GameCube.
I just wanted to play through Metal Gear Solid, and I'd get about 25 minutes in.
You still have my extra PS3.
I
and
do.
all my Metal Gear Solid games,
know.
and you have yet to play it.
I am bad. I am.
You have not played Metal Gear Solid 4. It's probably my favorite. No, I take that back. I think 3 is still my favorite Metal Gear.
Oh, 3
of all
is
time.
so
But
good.
4, at the end, I know you will appreciate what they do.
I'm gonna have to make a promise to you or something, or maybe we can have a chat and watch me play night. Oh, here we go. You about this drop shit.
I need to just beat you until you start playing
Yeah,
it
that
because
too. Oh my gosh, look at the difference! Cow.
I think there's a charm to switching between.
There is. I love being able to see the difference because it's like you forget. I mean, this was revolutionary back when I was 14. That hasn't changed too much.
Oh, you're still 14? Found the cure?
Yeah, I
The
found
cure
the old
aging.
Michael J. Fox disease,
gosh.
minus the Parkinson. That, you know, he just looked for the longest time like he was still 17 years old and asking Doc what the hell they were going to do in the future.
What was damn it, I can't. It's an anti-joke with Michael J. Fox, and I can't.
Oh, I tried to swing. I don't know, but when you do remember it, I am all ears to hear that.
I'll probably have to look it up because I know if I try to say it right now, I will butcher the punchline
Right.
completely.
Somebody in the chat, please find it.
I'll find it. You do something.
I'm gonna here and find some weapon. Oh, stayed on. But anyway, so yeah, former Vice President Joe Biden, he's having this town hall, and he says that police.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
So why does Michael J. Fox make the best?
Why does he make the best movie?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
What are you talking about? It's because he uses the finest ingredients. Dude, you asshole. I love anti-jokes.
Oh, that's great.
Something Norm would have done.
It's like, what do you call a blind person flying a plane?
What?
Pilot, you.
Ah, yeah.
Anyway, though, I was saying, former Vice President Joe Biden, he was saying that cops and first responders should be forced to get the jab, and if they don't, they should be fired for their non-compliance. And so, it's like, all right, force a vaccine mandate, which is not an actual mandate, it's a suggestion. Up to this point, there has been no bills been passed through that says you're mandated to get this. But check this out.
Well, the good state of Texas.
Well, yeah.
Says you straight up can't do that.
Yeah, it's Texas. Yeah, we have a governor who rocks and rolls. But this is really
And he's
sad.
in a wheelchair.
Yeah, dude. You know,
Dude, he's not letting anything stop
pulling
him.
an old Ironsides. but anyway, so this is what really sucks in New York City, though. Today,
What doesn't?
Dude, listen.
Well, the pizza doesn't suck.
no, the pizza is ridiculous. But one
I
of
should do that. I know someone already done it. I want to do a taste all the pizza.
I saw some gal. She did this video. It was, I think, a weekend or a week of nothing but pizza, and it was everything from breakfast pizza to dessert pizza. And she went to all
Like,
these
was it
places.
like a diet?
It was. I don't know. It was a diet, but it was like, hey, I'm gonna try and subsist on nothing but pizza for the next.
Okay.
She was cute too. It was fun. Oh, I made a
Anywho.
mistake.
So, oh fuck.
Oh, I shot you in the back of the head.
No. But you got him though, right? Did you shoot through my skull and hit him and kill him?
Oh, I just shot him, and then I shot you, and then I shot him.
You just wanted me to get out of the way.
I did. I was, it's like when you're playing with some guys online and you pick up the sniper and they really wanted the sniper, so they smack you in the back. You can't melee out of being zoomed. Get away. All right. This is going all sorts of well.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
I'll just wait over.
Anyway, in New York, in the news today, they were talking about how because of vaccine mandates that are being leveled by the governor there, that around 3,500 first responders are no longer going to be working in New York City come November 1st when this mandate goes into effect. That whole city, you're talking firefighters, you're talking EMTs, you're talking police. That city. Did you see that twofer there? Thank God that was recorded. I want to look back at this and see it. Oh,
We might be able to.
Yeah, or did you? Oh, you moved on. Just making sure I'm looking at the right spot.
What, right here?
Yeah.
I moved you down a little bit so that we're kind of even.
Perfect. Perfect.
I mean, we can adjust it later. Whatever.
I was just looking at where I need to make sure my eyes are. But
No, you're right here. You're good.
But no, think about
You're
it.
fine.
You got 3,500 people that are not going to be in to the office. These are first responders responding to fires, responding to shootings, responding to arson, responding to, hey, calls for help. And, oh man, they're not going to be there. That is going to be absolute bedlam for however long it takes them to pull their heads out of their asses and knock this mandate down. Like, you're talking about a city that is going to burn. If I lived in New York City, I would be heading for the country. I would just plan to not be there for that weekend.
Oh, jeez. That sounds awful.
And these are guys and gals who, they got families, they got kids to feed, and they're literally having their livelihoods ripped away because we're trying to politicize everything.
But that's the thing I never understood. Is I never and I feel like the only thing that's like the reason why they're doing this is because it was a pandemic. Like, because no one pulled this way back in past stuff.
We didn't do this for
recall.
H1N1, and that was, what was that?
Ooh, did I get you?
Almost like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I did, but I got me. No.
Oh, I missed him.
Post, you better post the rest of that thing.
Got me eager.
Otherwise, you're
Dead to me.
just wasting time. Wasting a whole lot of time.
But yeah, so that was an upsetting thing today, because like I have family members who were first responders and such. It's heartbreaking to think that back during the beginning of quarantine, they were all heralded as heroes, and you seeing billboards and whatnot saying some heroes don't wear capes. And now,
yeah, I remember that.
Now they're all just being demonized.
You're,
Sad.
see, this is what I don't get. Like a house. I've said it before. House of sand. Like every day is a house of sand. That when they find something out that they're proven wrong, that the left gets proven wrong, is that they had to then switch to something else quick.
Oh yeah.
Or project in order to validate their morality.
Oh, no doubt.
Like, I never understood.
It's a
Tom with a glorious entrance saying, I pooped my diaper with 1, 2, 3, 4 exclamation points.
Dude, it's a word I don't throw around often.
Bunt?
Genius.
Oh,
That one too.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the old see you next Tuesday word. That one I don't chuck around. I gotta really be in a fit over that one. So I probably have a few whiskeys in. But yeah, no. So
Bunt.
but that's been the whole madness going. And oh my goodness. And I got nailed from something. What the heck hit me?
Dude, I had a great grenade toss with a bunch of grunts. Beautiful. Grunts. I mean, they are runts to compared to
Yeah,
Spartans.
no, they're short. They're midgets. Get alien.
Gnomes.
Again, I guess we're all alien. Guys of
Speaking
this
of
planet.
gnomes, again, Gary Wayne's with his Genesis
Dude, I'm
conspiracy
telling you,
about
man. I'm
gnomes,
telling
like,
you.
insane. I cannot, like, I've never been one to,
Get into the fairy tales.
well, not so much the fairy tales, to go down that true conspiracy rabbit hole sort of thing, but like
Oh, shoot.
the way on how you can biblically like kind of connect the dots through the mythology of other stuff, it's disturbingly scary.
Oh, it is. Super is. Especially when you realize how many of the myths of old are relatable directly to Nephilim action. Like
Yeah.
the Epic of Gilgamesh and Enkidu. Even with I think it was Homer. Was it Homer who wrote that?
Homer's Iliad.
Well, wait, hold on. Who was the one who wrote? Yeah. No, it might have been Homer. I forget which person wrote this old like creation
Hold
myth.
on,
I forget who.
I will look it up.
It's probably Sumerian. It's probably not even Homer at all.
What is it? The
Epic of Gilgamesh.
Epic of Gilgamesh.
Oh, yeah. Tom will probably have it here for a second.
No, shut the fuck up. I don't want you to say it.
Who was it?
Epic poem from ancient Mesopotamia, written. Not really giving me a who wrote it. It's like a.
All right. Well,
Well, and like there's a lot of text.
anyway,
Come
yeah.
on.
There's a lot. There's a lot to looking. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna get past the stage, Greg? We should have kept with the tank. Should have gone back. I should have.
Well, you done goofed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you just kill me?
I just don't want it up there. Just don't want it up
Oh,
there.
dude, that's so. But not give a reason.
Oh, I don't.
Aside from, I just don't want it there.
I had to explain to him how an
I
LCD
guess-
screen worked.
I mean, I guess.
I reject your father and I substitute my own. But anyway, so I guess in the wake of what they're
Damn it.
projecting for new booster shots that we might be having to get and all that mess, the CDC just announced that they're talking about updating the term fully vaccinated.
Oh, I saw that on Twitter. It was hilarious. And my favorite part of that whole thing was for now. So it means nothing.
Yeah.
You can say that you could be fully vaccinated for now.
Yeah, it's like until your next monthly booster comes out. And old Alex Jones was talking about it. Says, what if we have to have a booster, like literally monthly? And what if it's, what if our immune systems end up getting totally wiped out from taking the initial 2 jabs, and the booster shot is the only thing that's really keeping your systems alive, your immune system from totally failing, and you have to get a booster shot every single month. Does that then become like your Netflix subscription to live? Your monthly subscription to stay alive?
It'd be creepy. I immediately
Creepy as
thought. What's that? I immediately thought of. Okay, so what if you got COVID and you got COVID Delta?
Okay.
So doesn't that mean you're immune?
Like doubly immune to the
Yeah,
original
like
strain?
they're saying with the vaccine and the booster, you're fully vaccinated. So does that mean if I got the different COVID variations and overcame it, that I'm?
Dude, like, maybe?
So then there's no point of the vaccine.
No, I think you're right. Well, and even the doctors, Sanjay was talking about your body is likely a whole.
Those are our guys. Are you?
Just really.
Don't pull a me and mutiny the team right away.
I mean, they got to be in charge for me to mutiny them. Well, I'm sure our commander's out here somewhere. We are still an enlisted man, just of the highest order.
Baby. Dude, I hate being out of ammo.
Dude,
anyway,
check this out. So Master Chief, of course, it's this guy's title, but it's actually the highest rank that an enlisted officer can achieve in the Navy. It's the highest level you can achieve.
What, Chief or Master?
Master Chief.
Oh, the full thing.
Yep, Master Chief is the highest level an enlisted man can get. So
now is this just in this folklore?
no, this is for real. This is real life. That's the highest level that you.
Oh, can we not take weapons from people unless we kill them?
Not in this Halo iteration. I think that happens at number 2 or 3. We'll get there. Don't you worry. We're working our way that way. But yeah, so I think that's a bit wild to think that, oh hey, yeah, I got killed by a guy with a sword. He's on my body, wherever that is. This cave of sword. Oh, he's back in here somewhere. Probably just puppy areas. Oh, he's oh, got him. Got him. But yeah, so we got that whole fun mess to look forward to. Just a changing of terms and hopefully no more beagle puppies getting their faces chewed off.
It's never enough. No, never enough. That's like, I will make that meme with that song because that's what it is. It's gonna be ending up that way. It's never gonna be enough.
Yeah.
So they complete.
Yeah, but dude, so like check this out. The NIAID, they spent for those beagle puppies, they spent $1.68 million
To torture puppies?
to torture puppies.
That's garbage.
Like you could have gone down to a freaking kennel and just cleaned house for $150 and, you know, found some hobo who's flea infested. He's probably got cuter rape flies burrowing into his brain. You could have just let them hang out with him and saved yourself
I'm still confused with
1.67 $999,850. You could save that much. And yes, I did.
I still don't understand the point. What's the point? I'm still bad.
You know, there is a bit of a silver lining in all this, though, with so many first responders being forced to either get the jab or quit or being fired. I don't know if you saw this. DeSantis is offering
Oh, I see. I did see that.
cops who are being forced to quit in Chicago $5,000 and a sign-on bonus to come on down to Florida and join the force. How awesome is that? Love that. Just him. Come on. There we go. There we go. One quick. Sarant. I just totally nuked one of our boys.
It's all good. Do it all the time.
Slew him with reckless abandon.
There we go. Ghost.
Yeah, so that was the stuff on the COVID front. It's you know, it seems like we're just not going to get out of this quagmire that we find ourselves in, but hopefully.
Supposedly Novavax should be at the end of 20. They said. I just went on. Should be filing usage.
Yep, I still want to wait and see what the studies come back on that, just before I fully make a decision whether or not I'm going to get it, because I think that's being smart. But it does sound like there is more hope to be had with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen both sides.
Yeah.
Just
So have you keep up with this whole Rittenhouse?
oh yeah, I watched Rick Data's video.
Now, did he get to go through any of the depositions?
No.
I wonder how much those must have cost if you wanted to get a hold of a copy of that.
I'm not exactly sure. Like he did the hearing where they pretty much got like an expert to kind of just testify about pretty much testify. He's like a bullets expert and all this stuff.
Okay.
So they pretty much in the end the state prosecutor got his wish of
Okay.
pretty much hearing from this expert's opinion on his opinion on like the trajectory and stuff like that. Much his opinion on like data mine.
Like where the bullet would have gone.
Like the response time, I guess you could say. Like I'm probably not doing justice just because I only watched it.
I go and lie. It sounds clear as mud. What I thought was humorous though was the judge in the trial. He told the prosecution.
Oh, he got super pissed off at the end.
Well, I love
of the prosecution's bullshit that they were trying to do.
Well, they were trying to.
Like they were rambling off, and at some point he was just like, "What's your point?" Like, and it's just like, dude, they prosecutor, you got to read this judge's mind because you just pissed him off. Like,
dude,
like stop whatever you're doing.
Well, how great was it too that the judge tells the prosecution, he says, you are not allowed to refer to the rioters, the looters, and these would-be killers as victims. You are not allowed to refer to them in that light whatsoever.
Oh yeah, George
that.
Takei got all butthurt over it and stuff.
George Takei's an idiot. You peeked back in Star Trek, Takei.
I mean, there's one term that I could think that encompasses riots and looters.
Terrorists. Yeah, terrorists. Domestic terrorists. Yeah, I would have to agree.
Would it be better if we called them that?
How about Marxist terrorists? That that puts a real sharp ring on it. I like that. But no, that judge, he's a badass in my book. I love it. Actually, I said
Where are you? Oh,
you're about to beam to me here in a second. Happen.
You just walked away and let all these
we're on a mission, man.
Victims.
We gotta
stay alive.
Yeah, we
gotta end them.
At a university, you can't call them victims, Greg. We gotta call them terrorists.
Oh, sorry. I'm not even following my own procedure. I left him.
Oh no! Wait, there I go. There you go. Moving the goalpost again.
There he goes.
Me too, Bo. Me too. There we go. All right. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Well, you remember?
You want to know what's funny? You want to know what I think?
Tell me what's funny.
Hilarious.
Yes,
so
I do.
you see all these people,
right?
Like immediately shoot down Kyle, saying he killed these are victims and he murdered them.
They tried to shoot down Kyle, but he shot them down.
Well, no, I'm talking about like from yeah. I'm personally not trying to make sense here.
Oh, yeah,
I'm trying to get my mind into.
Let's do it.
Leftist.
Here for it.
Mindset.
Climb into their little amaretto SoCo lime sweater wearing.
I don't know if I could withstand. But overall, in the end, so guarantee you, there's so many people that are like guilty, no questions asked. This should be to them a full cut case.
Open shut.
Open shut case. Murdered these people. And so I say, okay, so then if that's the case, then Alec Baldwin, the murder, go to jail then. I guarantee, but you don't hear anyone complaining about Baldwin.
Well, and like that,
he's one of the elitist actors.
Yeah,
so.
He's one of the coastal elites.
Yeah, so he's.
Well,
I did hear he did get there is criminally charges.
I'm sure that there's gonna be, because like first they said there was 100 people on set. I guess that.
I just think like to get back to my point before.
Yeah, go ahead.
Continue that. Like I just think it's hilarious. It just goes to show like how because with this one person, it's guilty. No, there shouldn't be a trial. If this person's guilty. Who cares? And it's like, okay, so if you're just saying that someone's guilty because they shot someone and you don't care about what led up to it, factors to it, and that means Baldwin is just guilty going off of that principle.
Yeah.
But I 100% guarantee you these people are going, well, that's just a tragic event. It's like, wait a minute, like, you gotta be consistent.
No, absolutely.
Like, to me,
you can't have rules for thee and not for me.
Well, that's a saying that'll be screamed at the mountaintop because that's what it is. Anyway, I don't know. Just keep. Do not go down there because I went down there and I got.
Did I go?
And go back up on the.
I don't know where I went. Did I go? I don't think I did.
Well, stay right there. You think Master Chief could easily get up on this ledge?
Dude, if I take us back, I'm gonna feel like.
No, I'm coming.
No, I'm going higher. So they'll beam to me in a second. So yeah, like.
Oh, and I was right there, and you already took.
You know. Well, and you know, since you brought up Alec Baldwin, you know, might as well about this. So yeah, there's the whole person, the cinematographer was killed. Bullet passed. Bullet passes through her.
Wait, how did you go?
I think I went. Wait, did I? What? Where have I gone? Have I led us astray again? If I walk us.
I am right by the elevator. Like if I jump down. Sure, there's.
Did I?
We have to kill everyone? Isn't this a game where sometimes you have to kill every living thing?
I feel like I've gone. Did I go? No, my corpse is right there. Oh, this is. What did I do? Where have I gone?
How many times have you played this game?
Dude.
Right, can you read my hard work, please? Oh, whoops. So this is about what, the zombie ants? So it starts small. So it starts small, very small, goes inside the ant, and it takes over the nerve of the ant, and the ant gets bigger and bigger until. Oh, so you're saying this parasite gets bigger and bigger until it pretty much goes into the ant's brain and starts using the nerves and the brain to take control.
Oh.
When it's done, it makes the ant kill itself, and this white worm-like thing comes out, and the egg goes into there and goes into the ant.
Seriously?
Oh no, that's exactly the thing that I was talking about.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, it's that fungus, and it like grows this like weird like mushroom type things out of their brain and stuff like that. Yeah, it like makes the ant crawl up to the sun, I think, and it just sits there.
It reminds me of
until what?
Reminds me of the game Limbo, the brain worms. They just jump into your head and make you try and kill yourself.
Yeah, and you're just walking along,
just kind of limping, and all you can do is control your.
And shrimping.
But no, you brought it up. So do the.
What are we supposed to do?
Oh, there's a door we got to get through here. I just hope we didn't backtrack too far. I know it's around here somewhere.
Killing me, Smalls.
Follow the arrows, I guess. Wait a minute. We're gonna. Oh, here we go. Think. Hope. Find out in a second. Anyway, with the whole Alec Baldwin thing, so they're already talking about. Oh, we did go backwards, Greg.
And he just tries to go in.
Gotta go. Yeah, he just.
Is it purposely supposed to do?
That boss was hotter. Tell you what.
And he Baldwin.
So.
Working people.
Yeah, so
did more damage than.
Well, okay. So, oh my goodness. Yeah. Officially, he's killed more people than the protesters did.
Well, he killed one person and damaged another. But I don't know how severe.
And not that we're trying to make light of him killing somebody, but yeah, that is right of truth. But so what they were saying the story was, I guess there was like 100 people on set, so obviously somebody should have seen something. And then the story was switched to, oh no, there was only 90, and then back to, oh, there was 100 people. Whatever, doesn't really matter. They were saying that he was, I guess, practice drunk or whatever the scene was supposed to be.
I heard that he was like, it was like one of those promo where it was like position sort of thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so what we do know is that there was a bullet inside the gun. It was an actual gun. It wasn't just a prop gun. And the bullet out kills the cinematographer, leaves her husband a widower, and goes through her and hits the director behind. And they were saying that this gun, they were actually using this gun earlier for target practice. So, you know, they
really, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, they were actually using it earlier for target practice. So they had already put bullets through this gun. Now, you and I know how guns work. It's like, okay, you can shoot a whole bunch and you can take the magazine out, but if you haven't checked to make sure that the actual chamber is empty, you have one in the chamber. That's the whole concept. It's like, okay, you take the magazine out, you always rack it back and lock it to see if there's another round. Or if you know, because we live in Texas, you're able to carry. It's like if you've racked it and you keep your gun hot when you're out, come back home, you take your magazine out to put your gun back in your case. Always take that extra bullet out. And even more so, if anybody out there has ever looked up what a blank cartridge looks like, they are vastly different in terms of what the tip of the bullet looks like than a regular actual bullet projectile. However, they're close enough in look that they have a very similar size and feel that you sure, if you didn't know what you're looking at, if you had no idea that a blank even existed for the last 60 years, then yeah, you can be confused. However, when you're loading a gun, if you're supposed to be the prop coordinator, you know the difference.
Have you seen a picture of the prop court?
No.
Oh, dude, like your stereotypical Karen.
Oh no.
And like the only I heard that the reason that position is because dad.
Oh. Probably over there.
So
just
obviously she inherited all the skills.
Dude, it's an immutable hereditary trait that you're able to pass on to people.
What I don't get though is you watch any behind the scenes making insert action movie, like the actors go through all this training. Like I think of Saving Private Ryan. I remember watching like a behind the scenes, and they actually took like military courses to understand how a soldier's mindset was back in the day.
Dude, the gals who were in
telling
Sucker
me-
Punch, they had to train combat for like 8 hours a day.
Well, this just proves my point. So you're telling me that Baldwin has never taken understand a fire? Lap donor. That's what it is. They understand. That's plain and simple because they don't take it seriously.
Well, and how weird is it too? Like I don't want to call us ironic, but it is in a twisted, dark sort of way. How ironic is it that somebody who is such a huge proponent for gun control, knowing next to nothing about weapons, then has a mishap that results in somebody dying and another person getting severely injured? It's like if that isn't irony in its purest form, I don't know what is.
This is like these are the people, i.e., Hillary Clinton, thinking that that silencers 100% blocks the sound.
No,
completely not true.
Still got about 120 decibels.
Well, yeah, but if anything, it tells you more where your location is. Like it's stupid. It's dumb. That goes my point though. Like, even I can understand. I can understand if there's a chain of command to keep everything. Like, hey, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. To the final prop person that hands it to the actor and go, hot gun on set, or you know the term, hot gun on set. If that was me, I would still open it. Sure,
And
it is because like
absolutely
responsible fire owners,
absolutely
responsible gun owners do that.
Yep. You don't just take the person's word for it.
Someone's word for it if you're handling.
And it's great you bring it up because even Christy Alley, who was on Look Who's Talking and who was Jenny Craig poster child for a while there, she was talking. She goes, "Look, I've been on sets and I have literally handled firearms hundreds of times."
It's launcher.
Yeah, it was back up something fun. But she says, "I have handled firearms hundreds of times." Okay, she said, she's gone through training. She knows that Alec has also gone through training. She says, every time I was handed one and told that it was empty, I guess calling it a cold gun is not even a thing that they do. That's just media has been saying. But she said,
really?
Yeah, she said every time I was handed a.
Did they not say that? Because you were in a.
I've actually got a blank in my pocket. I can show you what it looks like.
Damn.
Yeah. But anyway, she says, I've literally been handed guns hundreds of times, and every single time I was told that it was empty.
You want your rocket one?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead, babe. You have it, man. I've had fun with it. It does not lock on, so you gotta want to hit what you hit.
I will, like this.
Yeah, shoot. Anyway, she says, every single time I was handed a weapon and was told that it was empty, I always checked, and then I pointed at the ground and I dry fired it into the ground. So it's like, she did her due diligence, which is absolutely incumbent on anybody who's going to be handling a firearm. Like even when I pick up a gun that I know I have unloaded, because I have several. Even
Let's
when
talk about Christy. Cricket parasites are gun. This format's covering like whatever.
Dude, I'll talk about parasites all day. Yeah, let's talk about
in the media, but continue your thought there.
Anyway, she saes I dry fire it into the ground. Because she does her own due diligence. So when I pick up a weapon, even if I know I've unloaded it, I will still always check. Because it's like, if Okay, so I was dry firing practice yesterday, and I step out to go do something, and when I left the room, I had to go do something. I think I was buying, or no, I was selling a food processor to somebody.
Okay.
Anyway, when I came back in, my pistol was still sitting there because I was doing laser dry. I still picked it up, checked it. Because it's like I walked out of the room, all right, and like I didn't pull the trigger, just willy nilly. Like I was out of the room. I haven't looked at this thing in the last 10 minutes. I don't know. Somebody, God forbid, snuck up and chambered around to play a prank on me or to do something insidious. So it's like I'm not gonna mess around with that. But that's being a responsible gun owner. So like that's part of what frustrates me about how so many people are making these very blanket claims about what is going on there, about the not knowing certain things about the operation of prop handling and all that.
Again, it's the whole. Again, these people, they're so against it. They don't understand. Then when something terrible happens, now all of a sudden they're experts.
Yeah. Oh, Kylie's chiming in too, and you're absolutely right, babe. There is a chain of command that does check the gun, and they're supposed to show the actor, if it's going to be a practice or a run through, they're supposed to show the actor the empty gun to give them for practice. If they're going to be using blanks, they're supposed to also show the actor the gun and the magazine and what kind of rounds inside of it. So like when I was on set for this SMU shoot that we were on, they had I don't know, you can leave it going. They had on there an AR-15, okay, and it was chambered in 5.56. And so this is actually one of, hold it up for the camera, this is actually one of the blanks that they had on set I was at. And you can clearly see there that the tip background of this camera will show, but it's 5.56. The tip there is designed so that the powder just blasts out the front and creates a muzzle flare. Yeah. Okay. Now, like you can see right there, like that's a pretty realistic looking. It's
yeah, but I've seen what real ones.
Yeah. So like obviously you can tell the difference. There's a prop handle.
People can die from blank shots.
Yeah, if you put a blank shot up to your head, yeah, point blank, you can get killed from it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's.
So like.
I mean, at that point, I would assume there's no chamber or bullet in the chamber, and
yeah. So like I will say the blank, this one here was not as round, but it was still loud enough that it was alarming to hear, and it it jolted all of us. And you and I, having lived through a school shooting, it was like, wow, it did bring back memories. And so this one here, yeah, the muzzle flare coming out of that, still, if you're at point blank, yeah, you can easily hurt somebody severely, or you can kill them. There was actually a guy in 1,000
Ways. That's why you always that's why they say always treat it as loaded.
As though it's loaded. Absolutely.
And it's like regardless if it's a real bullet, just treat it. Again, these people claim that they know and understand firearms, but yet go against it. But yeah,
and that's like largely the big point I'm getting to. It's okay. So you have a chain of command that has to deal with the props. You've got the person who's checking it. You've got the person who's supposed to double check them. You're supposed to show it to the actor or the actress. And it seems like there was a big screw up there where certain things were not followed. However, if you're the prop person and you look at a regular 5.5 round and you look at this, you can clearly tell that this here is not a round. This is not a regular 5.56. There is a round. So as a prop person, now if whoever was the prop gal was indeed somebody who just was kind of brought in by nepotism and didn't actually earn the position, then it's not out of the realm of possibility that she would not know what that round was supposed to look like if she'd only been shown it maybe a handful of times.
But that's just connection playing it.
And yeah, you're right, Kylie. Kylie's chiming in. She's like, "There's a difference between prop handlers and armorers." Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, because that was the whole thing. Is that I believe I heard that her.
Type in the chat, babe.
her uncle, I might have been her dad or her uncle or something, was a professional movie prop person or something like that. So then it's like, oh, just put a good word in for me, and then boom, you're the last person to do it. It's like, are you kidding me?
And like, it sounds like a cliche to say this, but like, that's why people say things like, this is how people get hurt, or this is how people get killed. That's how people get killed. And you know, I'm sure she probably feels terrible if indeed, you know, it felt.
I took that splatter.
However, with this thing here, it's like there was several fail safes that were supposed to have been in place that all did fail, and this really boils down to
Mike's not working right.
Mine isn't? Is mine?
No, I think it might just be cutting in and out, or it might be low enough.
Maybe if you.
I'll get closer.
No, just wait.
I'll just get closer.
Which mic? Greg's or mine?
It just says mine. Your mics are not working. What exactly do you mean they're not working right? Here, we'll even do that. I just turned. Test 1 2. Dude, are you trolling?
Might be. Who knows?
Dude, it sounds fine. No.
Anyway, though.
Well, I mean, it might. What is it? The day might cut out. Like, this is what I was afraid of.
Hey, it's all right. We're figuring it out. If we have to, we'll just put one microphone between the two of us and just way amplify it.
No.
We'll get there.
Oh, don't do it. It's a trick. Don't, Mr. Krabs. It's a trick.
Anyway, though, what this really boils down to is professional negligence on. Oh wow, that thing just screamed past your face there. At least.
Oh, I didn't know you were dying.
Oh yeah,
that's not good at all.
Pushing daisies for about 30 seconds. Anyway, this is professional negligence that was completely and totally 100% avoidable, and as a result, someone is now. So like. I know people who have been saying, oh, Alec could be brought up on murder charges. I don't think so. I would say involuntary manslaughter or even accidental manslaughter.
He's gonna get sued.
Yeah,
and he's the producer.
I'm sure. And
like,
well, it makes me wonder. Also, it's like, will this film even get finished? Is this film just dead now?
I don't know. Like, what's even more hilarious too is that since he is the producer, like technically speaking, they can make the argument that he was responsible, because shouldn't he have been the one to make sure, vetting people, making sure that they are off the correct qualifications? There's
possibly. I'm not sure in that regard.
Well, I think so. I don't think.
Yeah, and what really sucks too is that the fact that they were target shooting or shooting with this thing before, and I don't know if it was the same day or if it was days prior or what, but they were actually shooting real bullets with this thing before, and then it's to be used for prop purposes. There was some other thing I heard recently, and I haven't checked to see the validity of this, but there was talk that there was potential actual live ammo on set at the same time as there were supposed to be blanks on set. And even when I dry fire, if I'm using my little laser targeting thing that I do, I put my bullets completely in the other room, away from where I could even accidentally get a hold of them, because you have to take that safety precaution. It's like when I used to work for Disney, they would always say "Safe D begins with me."
So, wait, what?
When I worked at Disney, I was "Safe D begins with me."
What? Because he stands with me? Oh.
Old Mauschwitz, that's what we call it. Good old Mauschwitz.
I understand you're trying to keep the magic.
Oh yeah, we're trying to keep the magic real hard. Hard. Magic.
With a D. Yep. My D.
Safe D. Used to begin with me. All right. So, hey, we get to ascend yon hill of the Lord over here. Let's see what this looks like.
Wait, who's that?
Holy crap. Look at that. This. Oh, okay, I don't know about you, but my allergies have been slaying me the last 2 days.
Dude, my throat has been post-nasal drip mode. I hate it.
That sounds wrong.
It's terrible.
Yeah, miserable.
I mean, that's the only thing, because I already went to doctor, and it was like, whoa.
Not the Rona, is it? You don't got it all up in your strills. You're just every time you do a farmer's blowout in public, people are at risk.
I don't think it's Corona. I don't know.
Every time you do a snot rocket, you're slaying grandma. Oh, sad. 98 years young. Oh my gosh.
98 years young.
How'd she die? Talking about how she died. She was 98 years young. Yeah, she wrecked her Harley up at Bike Week. Borrow a joke from the cable guy.
Never watched one.
But yeah, anyway, that whole thing just really a bummer. Really, and I'm sure Alec has to feel terrible. I'm sure everybody on set feels just absolutely like garbage. You know, my heart goes out to them. Heavenly Father, please comfort their families in this hard time. Because it's like, what can you even say to that? It's
Oh, there's a sniper.
really.
I'm taking that.
Take it. You've
And
earned
there
it.
was a pistol.
Oh wait, did you drop down to the little hole there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's all the goodies down there.
All the baddies.
Some poor dude was holding out. Or girl. We're equal opportunity offenders here.
Yeah.
There we go. Gosh, I probably sound. I sound like I have a pocket protector.
No, you sound.
Well, that's a plaid. Ugh. Feel bad sniffling through this entire thing. Ew. I guess in more, I guess you could call this darkly humorous news, at the same time just really stupid. So this high school, I can't tell you where it is, but it's called Hazard High School. I want to say it was like a homecoming. I don't know if it was a homecoming, like a homecoming rally kind of a thing. You know how our high school used to do, where like you'd have like a Tuesday night or a Thursday night. Let's all get amped for the big game, and it'd be some fun shenanigans. It might make the free teacher something gross like Fear Factor style or something like.
Oh.
Well, at this high school, a bunch of the students dressed up like Hooters waitresses. Bunch of
Oh, I saw this.
bunch of male
I heard
students.
this.
Bunch of male students dressed in drag, and then start giving bunch of
Lap
other
dances.
male teachers lap dances, even getting
I'm-
paddled by these male teachers.
Wait, I thought it was just the guys were dressed up something else, and the girls were dressed up as Hooters.
Okay, I think the girls were dressed up like Hooters waitresses, but the guys were dressed up in drag, like dressed up like gals as well, in lingerie, giving lap dances to their male teachers.
Well, regardless whether it was a male or female,
What is
that's,
male? Pictures.
that's unacceptable.
Yeah, totally unacceptable. I'd say that that'd be cause for immediate homeschooling, my book anyway.
Well,
Unless you're one of the teachers who was paddling the boys, then I wouldn't
nowadays you
recommend you
just-
school anybody.
oh jeez, some good old hazing back in the day.
Right? It's like it's,
Whatever happened to the regular hazing?
yeah,
You know,
we just
when
made somebody drink a whole lot till they passed out, and then you
they just run all
drew
up your
terrible.
ass and hold you upside down, and
Yeah, that sounds more like hazing that would go on if Jackass had their own house. We just call it KAS.
oh, you know, somewhere out there. On it.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. There was even a whole episode of Law and Order Special Victims Unit where
I remember that one.
some guy got killed, and it was because they jammed a paddle up his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
It was just a haze, man.
Yeah, we're just having fun. It was just harmless fun. We're guys. We're just two guys messing around. Paddle. Terrible. Anyway, yeah. So there was that whole mess. But like, that's not even the worst part. So there's this public school, this public elementary school in the state of Florida. Like, Florida, awesome governor, but man, there's some crazy shenanigans going on there right now. This elementary
He's
school,
doing his best to drain the swamp.
he is. He's working hard. I'll tell you what, like, you know, he'd have my vote if he ends up running. But anyway, they took a bunch of elementary school kids on a field trip to a gay bar.
What? That's almost
I don't know if it was
that should be criminally charged.
it was stupid.
They should be criminally charged for that.
Well, I mean, honestly, that would be contributing to the delinquency of a minor in a number of states.
Yeah, that's dude, clown world, dude. Everything is just going down the shitter.
So here,
10 days coming.
the end is nigh. But check us out. The club was called Rosie's Bar and Grill, and it's heralded online. It's actually advertised as a place for sassy fun. Now, some of the reports say that these kids were given, like, I don't know, a presentation of sorts, like a presentation on like how awesome it is to be I don't know, but the important thing is that these poor little kids were made to wear rainbow flag shirts while they were there and were taken, presumably during school hours, on a field trip to a gay bar. I don't know if the parents gave permission for this or if it was without parents' knowledge.
They barely squeezed this in for what is this?
Coming out month? I don't know.
No, coming out months.
Pride month is over.
Pride month is over. No, it's like a one that I just heard of. History. LGBTQ.
Oh my gosh.
A plus.
Terminal, try that.
History month?
History.
Wait, we already gave them a month during the summer. I thought Pride encompassed all that. Like you were proud of your sexuality, period.
To me, it seems like every month is Black
Speaking of
History Month.
sexuality.
Knowledge, so
That's what it seems like to me, because there's like all this other stuff that pops up. Of course, this is what happens when
Real
you
quick,
just look at what's
they gave
trending.
Cortana a boob job for this remake.
Like a good one.
They did. I don't remember her tats being quite that big or perky inside the original Xbox.
something much
Well
We
done,
know
Bungie.
people wanted it. It's like what they
this ring,
like Faye Valentine
Forerunner.
for the new Cowboy Bebop. Have you?
Yes,
Greg, tell your
built the
your friend Heidi went to tell you something. Just say it in the chat.
Yeah, just say it.
Just
man.
say, Eric, I want to tell you something.
Which won't tell
Hey,
me.
Eric, he wants to tell you something.
All right, lay it on me.
They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something buried in this ring, something horrible, and now they're afraid.
By the way, want to shout out to Hormel here. Hormel,
Dude,
it's
no, don't call them. They're not paying us.
Hormel. It's better than cat food.
They're not paying us to promote.
Stop him before it's too late.
Silk, 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 silk.
Wow, that was a huge waste of time.
We're getting to it. It's a joke, I think. Social experiment. Yes, first level we get the shotgunning. It's a wonder that Toxic's impressed.
I know it's my chair.
What does cat drink? Water. Unless you're a calf, then you drink your mother's milk. Sure, that's not quite the way.
You completely destroyed the joke.
Oh, a cow drinks milk. Oh, shoot, water.
But that's like saying, what's 2 + 2? 4. What's 5? What color is the stop sign? What do you put in a toaster? Toast? No, you put in bread. Like, I remember like a friend did that to me way back in the.
Like when somebody says loser says what? What? Ha ha ha, you're a loser now. Oh, they got me.
Oh shit! An ice cave. Oh fuck! An ice. Shit! They just keeps getting better and better.
You know what would make the day even better is if we got taken on the field. Bar.
Oh dude, fuck yeah.
Oh my god,
Honestly,
look at the difference.
gay bars probably have the best music and the best drink.
You know,
Will not lie.
okay, so
I guarantee you.
imagine this. Imagine like go with me here for a second.
Oh,
These
I'm
poor-
already gone.
These
but-
poor little kids that go to this gay bar. What if it was like a scene out of that movie Killer Condoms where they were all told to
wear
yellow
a-
handkerchiefs?
to keep a keep. Now, kids, if you don't want to get hit on, but you're fine with getting pissed on, just wear stick this yellow handkerchief in your right butt pocket, and they'll know.
Terrible. Okay, so, I'm trying to remember the movie. Doesn't
Luigi Macaroni tells his partner to do that because he didn't want to go in, so he did it. And then the next scene it shows him laughing and his partner like throwing him against the wall and screaming at them like saying, "I was getting peed on all day" or something like that. He's like, "What did you tell me?" And that's where the big reveal comes in.
Oh yeah, you wear a yellow hanky in your back pocket.
I forget there was like a red one.
I
I think there's like a red one too. Like if you wear red, that means you're willing and you're open and all that. But yellow, you're
Down
not.
a pound.
Yellow, you're you just want to be
drained on.
Yeah, yellow is just you want to be mellow, but you're down with that urine on the leg.
Yeah, yellow is you're a big R. Kelly fan.
Okay.
Oh man,
Tell your friend Haiti is from Iraq. That's why he can't spell that well.
that's all right. Oh man, you can say, hey, I'm from Iraq. It's all right. Welcome to the stream.
I got a problem. I can't stand bad spell. I don't care.
I'm a Although
That's
I
why
don't
I
need,
said that.
I don't
knew
need-
you were a bad speller.
I don't need autocorrect because that I feel like just making me dumber. My acquiesce. I will purposely go with the words, spell it out with my.
Where are we going?
We are crossing this giant log. Then we're gonna go up yonder hill. Man, I'm so stuffed.
You need a allergy?
No, I took one already. Just I spent twice today.
Are you guys in the same room? Yes, we are. For the time being, we are. Locked in a cold, dark room.
Halo. Yeah, elementary school. I'd just love to be the parents to get that call. Hey, Dad, can you come?
That's like the dad who were pissed off, became the poster boy. Daughter that got raped.
Oh, and
About the. You want to know what's funny is how they're all saying that it's a plaintiff.
yeah,
And any other time, guarantee you.
this transgender woman raped another woman. It's like, what? Yeah, only when it suits them will. Okay, so here's what's really
The
weird.
dad got painted as like,
Some kind of extremist psychopath.
well, it's the domestic terrorist, and then the fucking Biden's what is it? The state attorney, state general of. He found out a memo saying they're. Did you watch the hearing?
Dude,
Oh,
with Cruz ripping him apart, and
Well,
that other dude.
there's like multiple people like just ripping his ass.
Yeah, that's absolutely sinister. But here's some new developments about that thing. So, from what the reports are saying, is that Al, the girl who was really raped, this boy in a dress, originally she had consensual.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
Yeah, so she had consensual sex with this guy before. This time, he of course forced himself upon her and into her, and so it begs the question, because I know that the school, they covered it up because they were trying to. Oh, there's a thing. They covered it up because they were trying to protect this.
I like how you have to switch back to the graphics. Remember?
Yeah. But they were protecting or trying to stick the guns of being trans in regards to the bathrooms. Oh, we're so progressive.
I remember that. Yeah.
So they covered it up because of that reason, and so it begs the question: Did this boy claim that he was trans just so? Oh, check it out. These are what the needler. I guess these. Did this boy just say he was trans initially so that he could go into the girl's bathroom and have sex with the 2 times prior? And then maybe this third time, like, I don't want to speculate, but is it possible that this third time he goes inside there and he's like, hey, what's up, honey? It's 4th period. We're both on study hall right now. Kiss us. And she's like, no, I don't want this. And then he snaps and forcibly takes her. Is that a possibility? I think it is.
Why is he shooting me?
Oh, he's crazy. You guys. He watched all his friends get turned into zombies. Or grunt. But that one of the questions I've had, it's like, is it possible? I think it is, because there's crazy, insane people out who would do and say even worse to achieve the same end. I think it's a definite possibility.
Well, even watching the video where all of them are, oh, he became disruptive and stuff like that. First off, the guy didn't do anything. The police officer put his hand on his shoulder, and then it was like, it was because he got charged with uncivil discourse or whatever, which is a way for police
Uncivil.
something like that, like disruptive discourse. Like anytime like cops throw that around, that's just their way to try to justify arresting you.
Putting the hurt on you.
Yeah. Well, one of the cops looks like he jacked him in the face and
Dude, he
then
got taken
tackled
down
him.
hard.
Yeah.
It was like, what, 3 or 4 people bombed on that guy all at once? But I love the question that they posed to that dude during this, I don't know, hearing. They said, what would you do? Like, is this guy certifiably justified in being enraged at the rape? Regardless of whether she had sex with this guy twice before, it's completely irrelevant. But like, if you as a father, he as a father, you do that to a posterity, and it's going to be a closed casket. So you're not going to make it to the. I think a lot of dads out there have the same exact mindset.
Well, what's funny is that I heard is that some lady was talking about the equality. He brought up the fact that out here like raped by woman's skirt. When I heard it was past his time to per se, but someone was making a comment, someone else was talking, and then the lady, I think who he was talking to, said, well, she should have kept her legs shut, is from what I heard, and that's what set him off, and that's when Cop put his hands on his thing, and he might have moved in closer to kind of start yelling at the lady, and he like, the cop pulled him back, and then that's where that reaction of shrugging him off, and then that's when the takedown happened.
Dude, it's
all justified, like how any father would. Like ridiculous. Like you that's dad protective mode kicking in. You know.
I can't blame the guy one iota. Like I said, like if that news suddenly dawned on me, it was like,
hold the fort, real. I'm going to use that rest.
All right, I'm just gonna watch this guy
watch that guy die.
Got the chat here.
Oh. Yeah, so
Weird, right? I mean,
well.
something scrambled the insides. What's that? Plasma scoring? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident.
So I guess now would be a great time to plug. You enjoy this content, enjoy the gaming, and enjoy the banter. Please smash that like button, smash that subscribe. Would relish any opportunity to bend your ear and your. You can also check in links below. You can find social media links there. These will be going up on Rumble, as well as through BitChute.
I'll try, sir.
That plan is to get
Covenant worked
that
pretty
up
hard to lock it down.
supporting our endeavors. We will route you there. Thank you for who has stepped into. Here we go. Time. You're about to miss the flood, Greg. You're about to miss the flood. It is. You're about to miss it. You better hurry it up, man. Here we go.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Listen. Oh, they even redid all the cinematic. So good. Love it. Greg isn't here to eat his food. He's here he comes. Oh no, he's going. Oh, here he comes.
Grenading.
Really? Just like a pregnant woman?
Pretty much. Oh, dude, because you're constantly making sure that. Well, with me. Well, you know, me, it's you're constantly drinking energy drinks, not staying high. Why is it saying that this is?
No. Maybe because it has to rent.
And dude, YouTube's thing has always pissed me. Because the BitTorrent should be at 6,000, so it should be filming at 720.
Strange. Strange.
All right, there's the. Oh, dude, look at that guy just standing in the middle, not giving.
Yeah, dude. Going out like a baller.
Yeah, but with you guys are very good friends. Yep, since high school.
Yep. BFFs. FF. Oh, I forgot I have all these nuggets. But like, oh, I shouldn't. We're getting warm. Getting warm.
No, but that's what happens when you switch back and forth between energy drinks and water. So you're constantly dehydrated, but yet hydrated.
It's black.
Oh, not that.
All right.
You don't have anything in you.
Big alert. Wow, look at him. Look at him. Pops of yellow. Shred. You hear that sibilance in my teeth? Yeah.
Just two friends in a room, they might kiss. Ha, that was funny the first time.
Dude, yeah. It's even funnier now. Toads might kiss. Hold on, as Chiefs, hold on, Greg, come back.
What?
Gotta make it happen.
Yes?
There we go. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
On it. You take it back. I am rescinding my consent after the fact.
Oh yeah, that works.
So you know.
So you know, years later.
I made a bad decision. Let me tell you that I did agree to this, even though you have me on tape saying, "Hey, I'm so drunk. Let's go home together."
I was intoxicated. Oh, I guess you shouldn't have been.
Hey, dude, I club a girl in the head or I give her 9 vodka tonics. She's gonna have the same look on her face. Like, have some self-control, sweetie. Just because the drink is free doesn't mean you have to drink it.
Like that. Just because the drink is free.
So yeah, that was some of the wild happenings. Actually, a few.
I thought you said this is the thing where you pick up the shotgun.
It's coming. You gotta get out of this room. We have to wait for all these flood guys to come through here.
It's just the whole thing.
Big
Hit
silly.
him with the needlers. Oh, we got the big ones.
Those are the ones who took over the elite bodies. You can tell by the fact that they have those. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I think until my third playthrough of it. Oh, they're zombies. They're like the ants with the mushrooms. So this is pretty good, Greg. You'll get a kick out of this. This is actually like a win for the people.
Okay.
So there's this guy. His name is David Duvall, and he was marketing and communications director, Novant Health in North Carolina. Pretty pristine. That was it. This dude was fired from his job and was replaced. He was fired from his job, in his opinion, because he was white. And it turns out that this hospital, this particular health center or health solution center, whatever you want to call it, they had this diversity plan, this 5-year diversity plan that they had set up to boost diversity by the year 2020. As a result, they fired him and they replaced him with a black his position. And they fired him, as one of his attorneys pointed out, they fired him clear out of the blue just because he was white, and they were trying to essentially force diversity based on somebody's skin rather than the merit character. So they fire this poor guy. He brings up a lawsuit. Suit started, just finished up. And like, as I said, he claimed I was wrongfully fired because I'm a straight white man, was just replaced willy-nilly out of the blue. The jury agreed with him that was what happened. Just guess how much money they awarded him.
I'm going to say
$10 million.
Really?
This dude,
that guy's set for life.
Just freaking clean up. They awarded.
So what was the main thing that they were able to certify?
So I guess
that, like, it was based on
getting to it. So in addition to him, 5 other white men were also fired from their top level positions and were replaced either by a black man or a woman.
So then, were these guys part of the, like, defile class action lawsuit or something?
I don't think it was a class action. So like, it makes me wonder. I'm guessing that these other people, if they have any intelligence whatsoever, they would also file their own suits. But anyway, because those other 5, I have to imagine that would only strengthen the. And so it was found that, yeah, the jury, they all agreed. They're like, yeah, you fired him wrongfully because he is white, and we're awarding him $10 million. And what really is frustrating about the whole idea of diversity just based on the color of your skin or what's hanging between your legs is the fact that all it does is it's meeting a skin quota. It's meeting a flesh quota. It's meeting a race quota, and it tokenizes whoever is brought in to replace somebody else outright, without giving that person a test to see, oh, can you do the same thing this person does? Are you?
Because if you do the test, that's discriminating.
Yeah, that's like one of the arguments that I'm sure some people out there will make, but it sucks because that's what Martin Luther King Jr. was all about. He says, I want to be graded on the, my character rather than the color of my skin, the strength of my character. And it's in the business world, I would rather be graded on the strength of my productivity or my accuracy to detail or my consistent not coming in late for 800 days in a row. I want to be graded on that, just not the color of my skin. Honestly, the color of the skin is irrelevant. But this tokenization, we have to meet a quota. Anybody who ends up benefiting.
Greg, your friend's mic sometimes.
Oh, can you lower my lower? No, lower, not on there. My noise gate. Yes.
What do you want?
Yeah, bring it down.
We're at 2520.
Bring them both down 5. That should be good. There we go. That's better.
Okay.
Am I picking up on yours? You say something?
Nope, you're good.
Cool. So anyway, yeah, because like I was saying, it unfortunately it tokenizes the person and it makes you just a number, just a statistic. Just so somebody can say, oh, look we're so diverse because we force hired all these people, regardless of their skill, regardless of their capability. We literally were just trying to tick off a box. And if you're the person who's receiving that and you're a genuine person with a brain in your head, that can't make you feel good.
No. I mean, at that point, it's just that to me is like epitome of racism.
Yeah,
it's like you think you're being diverse because you're pointing it out, but you literally pointed it out to the point where you've made a checkbox.
Yeah,
and that's like racism. To me, that's the worst type of racism. When you just see someone as a checkbox cross off.
Oh no! Bump it up. Bump me up. Bump up the noise gate itself. The top one. Bump the top one up by 3. Let's see. We're gonna figure this out.
Because that was before.
No, because we're at now a little. Bump the top one up by 3.
Or no. 27. 28.
I think this would be good.
23.
Yeah. You say something.
Hi, I'm talking.
Picking.
Hello, everybody. What's up?
Oh, let me just tip this over here a little bit. Maybe that'll be better.
Better? What? Did Kylie say something?
No, I'm noticing that you, if I talk over here. Say something again.
Hello. How's it going? I'm right here.
Okay, cool. I think we're good now.
Then you move it back.
Yeah, then I move it back close to my face. I'll cut you off with my face here. Did we take this thing up? No, we gotta take this up. Join me, Greg.
Wait, you got a shotgun?
Not yet. No, I didn't. We're getting there. Unless I missed it already. I might have missed it. But wait, I think I took us the wrong way.
It says checkpoint.
Yeah. Yar. Oh crap. A nice cave. But yeah, I think that's what really frustrates me a lot about these diversity hires is because it's
discriminates.
well, it's not only is it discriminating, but it's an insult to the people that you bring on to just fill the position, because it's literally it's like
saying, yeah, your work doesn't matter. We just
Yeah.
as long as we visually look good.
yeah, or you're less than, so we have to go ahead and hire somebody. We have to go ahead and hire you because you're clearly not strong enough to be here on your own. So we're gonna go ahead and just put you in this position. Like, I would be offended by that.
Everything going well? Everything going hunky dory?
A little bit. Now you could probably up your noise gate. Or hold on. No. I don't know. Alright, hold on. Let me turn down my gain a little bit. Maybe. How about that? There we go. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try and cut it off.
Well,
I died. Oh no.
I'm doing fine now.
I think we're good. Move so I can.
Huh?
It moves so I can. They slew me. Slave. Gosh, oh, freaking stuffed up. So here's
Not coming in yet.
here we go. And now,
Good.
so I don't know if you saw this one.
I was a little loud on my end. Go ahead.
It's okay. So this is kind of a weird one. And I don't know if you saw this, but Biden administration, they're talking about enforcing this. And this is just stupid. But they're talking about enforcing this payout. Oh, they're talking about enforcing payout specifically for people who immigrated to this country illegally during the Trump administration, who were separated from their families. They're talking about giving these people money to the tune of $450,000 per person who is separated from their family. And ignoring the question of, okay, where does this money come from? Another question that you gotta ask too is, all right, what's stopping you and I right now from just nipping on down to the border, crossing there real quick, and then breaking back into our own country to then say, hey, with my money, huh? I came here. I got separated from my buddy Greg. Where's my $450,000? Because
Gotta work the system to benefit us and us alone.
yeah, because I mean, if that money's on the table, dude, I'll break back into America tonight. Just and okay,
It's a rewarding. It's
rewarding bad behavior.
It is, and I think many people have said this before as well too. That there's nothing wrong with if we want to fix how to make it more easy for people to come in legally, then by all means let's try to fix.
Yeah.
But the benefit of just you guys got separated, bust into our land of the free and home of the brave.
Too bad, so sad. Maybe do it right next time.
Yeah, so we're gonna give you money then.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know,
Let's give you $450,000. I can think of a million things that I could do with $450,000. Like I could take 100,000 of that, play penny slots. Literally a million things with that to do. One of them would not be giving it to somebody who made a mockery of our justice system by breaking in illegally, then demand treated as one of us without going through the proper channels of education, because you're supposed to learn the Constitution, you're supposed to learn U.S. history, learning the language, which, face it, not a lot of them doing, especially if you're coming here illegally, and just getting with the customs, assimilating, being able to step in and get a job, go right to work, start contributing as a member of society. You're off.
Don't you know that's whitewashing?
Oh shoot! Wait, great. Am I the baddie? Have I inadvertently?
Are we the
become that?
baddies?
Yeah, yeah, man.
I mean,
That we've got skulls on our. Are we the baddies?
How do you have?
I really do feel.
Oh, such a good. Did you get your shotty yet?
Oh my! Look at the shotgun difference. Right there. We have Devil 1.
And we have level 6.
The range on these shotguns. Not that you have to be. Shotgun. Yeah, I can hit you from here. Either. Yeah, it is hit you. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing, the shotgun blast. The beautiful thing, intelligent.
You go jump across the border, Greg? Sneak on back into our own country?
Feeling some illegal crossing is in order.
Yeah, we can run on down there. We'll get a couple of mopeds, you know. We'll hijack a burro, and we'll come back across state line.
So here's a good thing to it. Trending on the good old Twitter.
Lay it on me, man.
The whole thing with Ted Cruz and the nut.
What?
Have you heard about that?
No.
Well, he like points out the. It's so.
Oh man, we gotta pause the game. No, keep the game going. You keep it going.
No, it can go. Well, no, it was pretty much like he was pretty much in the end making a mockery of like, these were the people who put. That's it. I kind of did a gesture, and of course the left just turns it around and he's defending Nazis, sort of thing.
It's so pathetic that they would do that. Even Ilhan Omar, she makes a statement about.
That's immediately what I thought when she made a statement about the 9/11 with just some guys crashing.
No, did you see? Dave Rubin had a fantastic tweet. She said something about. She was tweeting at Ted Cruz.
Your mics are worse now, dude.
Oh, and just put the noise gate back where it was, how we had it before, and it talk louder.
We were, what was that, 25?
25. Let's see. Is that better now?
Well, I just.
Put mine up 20. Yeah. There we go. Is that better? You let us know if that's any better. I will just talk. Hold on. Is that doing that? Oh, no. So bring yours. Just not eggs.
All right, so now I have this. Maybe this. Oh, I can kind of see. But it's gonna cut it off completely. 40? Negative.
Yeah, you're.
No, that's not.
Oh,
how
is it the?
It's the other way. Okay, so now this might be better. Okay, I don't know.
Got it. So now just break.
So what do you want yours to? What? 1, 2, 28, and what? 18.
Yeah. How's that?
I'm saying something right now, right here, right now.
Okay. Am I better now? Let us know. The
You
comments.
sound higher, so you sound good. I don't know.
Just I'll leave it like this. We'll be good. Okay.
Anywho.
I'm pretty sure it's fine now. Yep. Is that good? All right. Cool.
We just need to get lapel mics. It's gonna solve everything.
Forgot what we were talking.
You were talking
anyway,
about
okay. Check us out.
Whatever
So-
the fuck her name is. I don't care.
So anyway, she said she had a tweet, and I believe it was at Ted Cruz. She said something like, "Effective ending Nazis," and Dave Rubin, without missing a beat, retweets her with a comment that says, "Where do you get off thinking that he was talking about you?" Love it. Because she is an anti-Semite. She is a wicked, evil person.
Then it's probably the
Who
same
married
thing
her
I
brother.
saw.
my nose is going to run. In the cutscene follows this. I'm going to have to blow it.
Do you need an issue?
Yes, I do. That's my escape.
Got to.
Okay. You let us know in the chat. Is the sound better now? He's in thank. Oh, I just blew our marine.
Greg, you're okay?
How am I
'Cause
sounding?
I'm not talking. Dude, you sound fine. I don't understand. The levels are fine.
Well, I noticed the noise gate might be not that like hitting high enough, but the noise gate might be kind of cutting me off if I'm not speaking loud enough. So I'll just make sure that I.
Is that the attack then?
No. That's the actual gate itself. The attack is how quickly the dampening falls off.
I thought that's what.
Oh, I did. I was futzing around. I think I should be good now. I am literally eating the mic. Eating. There we go. So there's that whole bunch of fun madness, if you will. Okay, we haven't had the exploding grunts this time around, but we've only done what, 3 levels? 2 levels, right?
Not to remember.
I forgot how
The mayhem is just insane.
yeah, absolute carnage. I forgot how long assault on control room.
Are we just going through the jungle, murking everybody?
Yep, we're looking for our pelican out of here. You hear humming. Head for the left. Did I let Greg? I need more arrows on my heads up display. Tell me. Oh, point me in the right direction.
Here, switch between.
There we go. Now it all looks familiar. It actually really does look familiar. So much foliage. Look at this. Look at this. It's even big. There's raindrops. Ugh. Yeah, so that's here's your weekend recap. Frecklepuss. All the
Yeah, I saw a lot of it, and it's probably because I've never actively tried to take an interest in it, but now since, like, just because I'm tired of the clowns and everything, so it's like, what exactly are, like, without even paying attention, like, without even investigating it super in depth, like, I've always smelled bullshit.
yeah.
Like, you could always test it out. Like, the people who are like, well, actually, no, like, these people are the bad people. We're the ones that care about it. It's like, really? Because the other side is literally, like, the right is just saying, leave us the hell alone. Do what you want, but don't tread on it. And then you have these people saying, well, they're just XYZ, terrible people, believe in us because we actually care. It's like, I don't believe you for a second.
Oh, it's like if your got it, kamikaze. Your first idea of an action to take, you come into a position of power, is to start either taking some of these rights, or trying to lay down some kind of work plan that is going to alienate. At this point, and of those that dwell, you're claiming to serve, then something is, and you probably should not be holding anymore.
I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood.
Oh
My
my.
function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Guilty spark indeed. Oh yeah.
That never played. The version.
Bad.
Hey,
Not bad at all.
couple of. Add it too. Ooh.
What's up?
I think my noise gate is finally working properly. I'm also just talking.
Yeah. I don't have, like, the crappy thing is, I guess I could probably just take this out.
You could always just bring the mic closer.
Well, the thing is that this garbage thing right here, like, it's so heavy that it tilts forward. So I'm literally using the monitor to keep it propped. Because if I, well,
What if you did? Hold on, don't do it now. But what if you did it? Bring it up, rest. That it's housing there. That way. We can.
Greg, every time you try to fix your friend's mic, it just gets worse. Don't touch it.
Wait, is it better now or is it terrible? Tell me.
I mean, you're at max volume, so I don't see why that's such a big deal.
I feel like maybe, just maybe, sorted. But wow.
Well, we are
at our 2-hour mark.
Yeah, we are winding down here.
We could probably go ahead and call it there. I can get
Call it today.
back to my little youngin'. I just want to walk through this room. Giant expanse. I have not seen this in the. This is incredible. I want to see the interior where all this craziness is going on. This library.
I like them popping. It looks like balloons.
Yeah, right.
Little balloons.
Shoots out all these little spores. There we go. And look at this. They even have our guns shooting at us. Careful with the ones that have shotguns, because they will put you down in a hurry.
I was gonna say, why didn't the game allow us to keep our shotguns? You know we would use it.
Well, could have. Why didn't it? Maybe because he teleported in the teleportation. Shotgun.
But then why would we just get our basic loadout?
Don't eyeball me, Samson.
Hey. Alright.
You okay? Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Here. Start with one. Work your way up. Oh my gosh, this is. Wow! Look at. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Yeah. Whoa! Look, we got textured flooring. Oh look, we got light up. Very good. Well, I have seen what I need to see. Y'all.
All right. But everyone, yeah, peace out. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. More to come, and hopefully we will continue growing. So share with friends and, I don't know, I guess family if they like this sort of talk and gameplay and stuff like that. But
Here's what I'll do next time around. I've got a lapel mic.
shall we test it out?
Maybe we'll put my lapel mic on one of us.
Test it out.
Hopefully.
Honestly, the big issue is we're just too close to each other. That's honestly what it is.
But I want to be close to you, Greg. Maybe if I just do like this here, I put this thing right next to my face. I know I'm a little bit off camera, so I'll fix this thing.
Well, that's because we're just gonna shift on point. That's just something that we're gonna have to deal with. To be honest, the camera, a lot of people have bigger camera spaces.
Yes. Tell them where they can find us, Greg. I'm gonna keep playing with it.
Oh, in any case, but in any case, you guys can find us on many websites: Facebook, Twitter, BitChute, and Rumble, and Twitter. Or I believe I said Twitter as well, but that can be all found in the description below, including our own social media outlets, legends.
Here we go.
Is that better?
Yeah. I can.
Well, wait. I didn't talk.
Hold on a second. My microphone right there. How am I doing, Greg? I'll pause.
It sound good. I mean, you're going into the red. I'm still at the bottom
Because
yellow.
I decided to get a little bit louder than
Yeah,
typically.
but whatever.
Hey,
Whatever.
hey. We're good. It's gonna be. Maybe I got it.
You can find us all in the description below.
Oh shoot! Oh.
Do we actually have a schedule, like, set out?
I do believe that we are going to plan to have Friday night be our night.
You want Friday night to be the
I think so.
day night?
I think it's good. I think having the Friday night recap, whilst playing a game. You know, hey Greg, how did the food delivery go this week? Did it go great? Awesome. You know, it's the nice little button to the end of the week, and unlike all the other little outlets out there that either read you the news or just talk about the
They do have
news.
notes, the notes that
Oh no, what have I done?
you just shifted your wire.
Yeah, unlike the other outlets out there that like do this, you know, thing where they read the news or they just consciousness. Instead of having to do it every single day, get little bits here and there. We do a 2-hour stream and get to get out all the poison from the week and talk about some fun things at the same time.
Oh yeah, for sure. And hopefully this will be expanding more too, aside from just Fridays. So
Yep.
I think right now Friday, 7 to 9 Central Time is kind of the time we can both get together. Are free to slang and bang ideas around, and
Absolutely.
also unleash some clips into grunt heads, have confetti pop out and all that stuff.
Yes, and hear some epic music at the same time. Well, all right, guys, that is going to be it for us tonight. Thanks so much for checking us out in the stream. Have a great rest of your day and an even better weekend, and we'll see you all again next Friday.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. See you guys. Have a good night.
Adieu.
Adieu.